When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Pro-per justice!
When do we want it?
This rally is because we're fighting for pro-per justice rights.
And what are pro-per justice rights?
Pro-per rights are people that come into court that represent themselves, and the pro-pers that we're interested in are the indigent inmates that are incarcerated. This is about the pro-pers' rights to choose their investigators and their experts. Basically, right now, the court has been picking their experts for them, and it's really constitutionally wrong. They're violating the defendants' 6th and 14th Amendment rights. The defendants should be able to choose their own investigators. We just had an article in the Orange County Weekly. It was done by Mr. Nick Schou, and we coordinated our investigative efforts, and we found out that this investigator that they had was extorting the inmates, and he wasn't doing any investigative work, and he was milking the county for a lot of money.
Wow.
So once we bought this all out, that's one reason why these guys should pick their own investigators. They shouldn't let the judges do it. This guy has been working for the county for over 10 years, and he's been put on all these inmates' cases, and it's wrong.
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Pro-per justice!
My son got appointed this private investigator somehow through the public defender's office or whatever it was, and now he is actually trying to fight this case. Well, when we tried to talk to this private investigator about fighting the case, this guy just straight said that, you lost the case, you ain't got a chance, you might as well pack up your bags, you're done.
Wow.
And of course, right away we were like, hey man, we don't need your help.
Well, not only that, but because he's a private eye, he's not an attorney. So
Right.
He's trying to give you attorney instructions he's already concluded. And that has been the problem here. That is actually Orange County's dirty little secret, and that's the problem we've been having. That's why we're protesting this thing right now.
Job for you. You have a right under the 6th Amendment for self-representation. That's all they want. They don't want you to give them an investigator that's going to sell them out to the DA. It's already, the laws are so complicated now. You got the 10 Commandments. Thou shalt not kill. Straight to the point. In the California Code of Points, it's over 20 pages and counting. Why do man need so much more complicated laws than God? Okay, let's get real here. Let's get real. Why do we have to complicate everything? God did it in 10 sentences. We've got a book about this thick and counting. That's why it's complicated. Judges don't like pro-pers, attorneys don't like pro-pers, because how dare they come and defend themselves? They didn't go to law school. Why are they in my court? This is ridiculous. They don't have to go to law school. Don't complicate it. Those laws are written by lawyers for lawyers. They're not written for the general public. We are a reactionary society. We are not proactive. We didn't need the 3 strikes. That was just an emotional law. All we had to do is just tighten up the parole regulations.
Pro-per